Welcome to the
Brodies.
And we're back
At the Brodies.
a bunch of bros.
On some couches.
Happened today. I'm mad that you're holding your mic like a goddamn rapper.
Boy, you gotta feel like fuck that bar, fuck that 16 right there.
Bar.
I love that bar. He's been dying to get that line on. Dude, the last year and a half.
Yo, we took like a semi-week off. I guess we like a week and a half off, but this is the first time like we're back together again, reunited, and it feels so good.
Reunited.
Nigga, we still on the social distancing.
I mean, the way this going, it's good to see you guys.
Like, God dang, nigga, come on.
Sorry.
Decorum. I wanted to hug y'all when I saw y'all, but I was like, nah. Germs. Even though you're spreading your germs on my couch right now, but that's neither here nor... Yes, sir. I'm Mr. Brown.
Slim. Cass in the building.
And we got a fun episode. What we talking? What, you don't want to talk this talk?
No. The way you said it, I was like, here we go. To be honest with you, I don't even know how to, like, categorize it. It's just...
Well, so I'll categorize it. We gonna call this... Adina Howard has a wonderful song. We say we want a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets.
Do you want a freak in the sheets? She gotta go to church on Sunday though. Do you want all that? I don't think
so. We are asking the question: do you want a freak? But we got to make some parameters. We got to do the confines, the
safe words,
the definitions of what is a freak. Is there a double standard between black men and women sexuality? Is there? We're gonna get to it later in this episode. And we're gonna talk some music and whatnot. But what driven this conversation? If you didn't get a chance to check out the IG recap of Insecure, if you haven't, check us out on at the Brodies Pod on IG. We got a chance to like discuss the last episode of Insecure, and in that episode they had a romantic rendezvous.
That shit was funny.
Where Molly and her boyfriend Andrew were getting prepared for the romantic rendezvous, and Molly was like, yo,
Molly thought she was fucking the game up.
I got this lingerie.
She really pulled that out like, I'm about to fuck the whole game up.
It's like, you like that? Ooh, see-through.
Andrew was like, oh. That's it. That stone cold. Like, that's it. Oh, that's all you know. Oh.
It's like crazy. Like,
I overstudied for this test.
Isn't that crazy though? At this point, well, the question for you guys, we're black men. I don't get a chance to ask this question. How does lingerie, in the sexiness quotient, are you a lingerie guy? If a woman for Valentine's Day, here's your gift. I'm like, bitch, you bought that for you. but
what does that do for me?
But
for you, you feel something from me. Like, I want you out of it. I don't care about that.
But are y'all lingerie guys? Like, if she had a sexy nightie, the whatever.
That's funny word to me.
Whatever you call the lingerie.
See-through silk.
See-through.
No, I think you're right with 90. It just is a funny word to me. For me, I like it. I like the effort behind it. But also, like, with the hair wrap on, with the too big shorts on, or the too big
actually, I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. I'm with that little short to
I'm not even a fan of that. I'm a fan of like when you wear one of my t-shirts and it's just mad baggy on you. Got just literally my t-shirt.
Give me t-shirt.
Yeah, give me the hair wrap. And it's baggy on you, but it's like just nothing else. I want the hair wrap though. I need the hair wrap.
All right, so when it comes
with the head wrap, I need the hair wrap.
When it comes to sexy outfits, what is number one? What is number one for your significant other?
Nothing.
Well, I said outfit, nigga.
Your birthday suit. Here we go.
What about you, Slim? Since he doesn't want to
okay. On a serious note, actually, no, that was serious too. But
you dead ass.
I was dead ass. I was so dead ass. To me, the way I look at laundry is that it's cool, it's sexy, I get it. But if you're not gonna be the part, and when I say be the part, meaning that if you're gonna wear the outfit, you have to like
kind of show it off that you're wearing the outfit. So don't just like expect me or the guy to just undress you and be like, oh, cool lingerie. It's like, no, if you're gonna wear it, I don't know, go in the bathroom, then come out with it. I'm not saying you gotta like full-fledged walk down the aisle or runway, but you gotta like show it off, do something. Tease a little bit with it.
So what's number one? Not outside of naked. Okay. What's the number one thing who's like, damn, she's sexy when she rocking that? Like, I'm about to tear that apart. Come sit on my face.
Let's see here.
So aggressively.
Let's get in the sit on my face. You got the please in there too, like, please get to the face.
I'm gonna say something.
Go ahead.
Lace bra, that's cool for me. I'm not too big into details like that. For the bottom, I don't know the attire or name for it, but you know what's like it has like the leg piece where it's like no really bottom, but it's just the leg piece.
Stocking joints.
They make the connection.
Like it connects to like
suspenders,
the halter type joint.
When she got highlight the 22 in that bitch, shit, you wanted to.
Yeah, that's for me. That'd be like the whatever. Or
Does she still have on the high heels or not?
Only if you can walk in high, because you can't walk in highs. You kill this.
Man, if you coming in some Timbs with me, I'm good to go. That's butters.
That's a Niagara Falls nigga right there.
6-inch butters. That's an Air Maxes. It's going down.
That's Niagara Falls. That is a Niagara Falls.
Coming with some Air Max 97s.
That's some
no drawers on.
Niagara Falls type shit right there.
So Slim, well, what is your number one? Because I know you ain't got these chicks rocking around.
Let us know how Niagara Falls gets down.
Fitted. But it gotta be a New York fitted though.
A Yankee fitted?
It gotta be a Yankee.
You're telling me just a hat?
Just a Yankee fitted. It could be a snapback, but I take a fitted though.
She got a snapback on. You hear the snap, she like click, click, click. Like you hear her getting ready in the bathroom, click, click, click. You be like, what the fuck is she doing here? She getting sexy for you, click, click, click. I'm like, oh. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Is the hat forward or backwards?
Oh, to the side.
It's to the side. It's like tilted to the side, like a TI type thing. Done.
You tell the TIP the way she bent her hat.
Like, yeah, baby, just do it like that, just like that. Just
but on a serious note, though, like if I had to tell you, like, or describe, like, I am a sucker for like boy shorts. Like I am a sucker. You put those on with the fitted.
No shirt, with nothing.
Listen, baby, I'm sorry. I'm here. Come here. Come here.
Let's talk about this. Let's come on. We need to hug about this.
I could dig it. Like the woman wearing just the wife beater joint. That'd be with a nice side boob. It's kicking it.
It's a heavy side boob. And it was showing all through the white beater.
Oh man, yes, it gotta be like nice. The cotton just looks soft,
like fresh out the package.
Fresh out the package, like a Negro.
I don't want fresh out the package. I want like this is a tank top that you've had for a very long time.
It's worn through.
You want some stains on it.
That's the real tank top.
It done had some better days.
You touch it's gonna rip anyway.
That's just, I don't know, something about like just lifting up or pulling to the side that's like extra sexy.
Yeah, like I definitely say about number one, I would do like Jamie Foxx wrote an amazing song called T-Shirt and Panties. I know Dina Howard. Didn't Dina Howard sing that one too?
Dina Howard.
But Jamie Foxx wrote it, and that T-shirt and panties is definitely top notch. I recently was like, you know what, this lingerie thing ain't too bad though. I was like, oh, cool.
You just gotta.
How does this crotch work?
You just gotta wear the part though. That's the thing, because it's like I feel like in my life I've had certain experiences where they think the laundry is just it. Like that's just gonna give me like it's like that's cool.
You gotta be like, ma'am, I've been watching porn since 8 years old.
That's a conversation.
You gotta warm me up.
That's a conversation people really need to have. Like, yo, bro,
gotta preheat the oven.
I've been watching porn since like 12. I've been doing stuff since like 15. We're gonna need to do a little bit more. This is a great start. I love the starting point, but
yes,
and that goes both ways, obviously, for like both parties. But it's just like
what that mouth do?
That's a great conversation. People don't talk about that. That's a serious conversation. You don't want to bring it up on like a first date, but
all right. So,
but if you think of it,
like, everyone thinks that. Yeah.
You'd be like,
So we gotta go back. So Insecure had the scene where Molly thought she was doing big things popping by just having like the see-through bra.
She had the sex the Savage Fenty and was like, ooh, kill it.
Yeah, I got it. But, you know, Andrew was like, oh, I thought we were doing a little bit more.
I overstudied.
He had 2 separate vibrators.
Did he have like some beads or something?
He had the Benoit balls. You ever seen the Benoit balls? He had the butt plug.
Was it a butt plug?
No, it was 2 different vibrators and like you could use it in the butt, but you know that's on you. You know, but you know you have one to like vibrate on the not too much, and then like the Benoit balls and stuff.
That's a crazy name.
Yeah, I ain't name it.
No,
it is a ball.
No.
It's a spherical
but
shape.
It's like Benoit, like
No sides. No edges, no corners.
No edges, no corners.
That's right, man.
This is what happens this is when teachers be sexy. This is what happens.
What is the 3D shape that has no faces, no edges, and no corners?
Ladies that get with teachers, this is what you do.
This is a sphere. Good. Now, let's say you have a sphere on top of a cylinder. What do you have now? That has 2 more spheres.
Oh.
All right. So it made me think of this question. It was like that episode of Insecure. And then I saw a meme that guys want a freaky woman until she pulls out the strap on and the gag ball, and you be like, oh, wait a minute, wait.
How about pineapples?
Play wasn't in the playbook. What happened? What play is this? I didn't read this in the playbook.
My contract.
Whoa, what's this? Coach, can I get the playbook again? I ain't see that play. What you want me to do?
Wait a minute. So, in order to have, like, we want to have a true intellectual conversation about what does it mean to be freaky. So, my initial question for you guys is, what is your definition of a freak? That's transcends both male and female, or you can have a freak for female and a freak for man. What does it mean to be a so-called freak, as they like to, as Dean Howard?
So your first question was, what is a freak? Like our definition of a freak.
Yeah, what is a freak? Yes.
A freak, my definition of it would be somebody that when you're doing whatever you do, they are not worried about.
Go ahead.
So it's like uncle.
I ain't want to just be all blameless. That's what y'all be some nice with it, but I mean, when you get down to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You know, in and out the hooky dope, the hooky poke.
Some people's parents listen to this, so that's how I whispered it. Like, maybe
it's like in school when you turn to page 50. They're standing on page 50. Anyway, no, it'd probably be when you're going to do what you do, somebody that's not afraid of stuff, that's just very with the situation, meaning that you're not trying to have boundaries, you're not trying to...
They definitely...
You are with the shit. You're like, I'm here, what we doing,
I don't care who's
I'm already
around.
here, let's do this. If you're committed to that, like, now, if that's not your thing, that's not your thing, and you gotta respect that. But if you're in the moment, you're like, yo, I'm with it. And you're like,
so it's someone who is sexually open to experiences.
To me, yes, that would be the freak.
All right, what is your definition? I got a follow-up question, but I want to hear his definition before I follow up with you. Yeah,
you about to ask me a reckless question.
You know what's coming. I guess for me, my definition of a freak would be somebody who is with it all times of the day. Like you can be,
they don't never turn it off.
It's just like when
they don't take a day off. When Jesus rest.
It's like small though, but like they're definitely with all of it, man. They want all the smoke. Like
you like, yo, I'm eating lunch.
Yeah.
You're not eating my stuff.
I mean, you can be in church. They text you.
Tired.
Be at work, me and just get a picture like, whoa, what? Bitch,
that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible.
I love that, but that's me though.
But yeah,
drop me some news.
But someone who's not afraid of sex, they know who they are as an individual, and they're confident and comfortable with expressing themselves with you. I think we all are freaks. I think it takes the right person for us to tap into that. I think I can't speak for all, but that's how I think.
Everybody got a level though. You and me that limit.
So going off the definition of and I'm not going to add to the definition because I think y'all had some pretty succinct definition, like the way I'm using my big words before I start making a dick joke later on in the episode. It's coming.
I mean, topic like this.
Yeah, a very succinct of someone who is sexually open, who is willing to explore anytime, anywhere, kind of like Janet Jackson would say.
Would anytime really be free?
That might be going more on the nymphomaniac side.
But to me, that you're not normal. You're not normal. Like if we sitting at church, the house of the Lord, doing altar call, and I look at my phone, you telling me you ain't got no drawers on. To me, you're not normal.
So yeah, you're going to the extremity. The extreme of this is nymphomania.
I'm praying.
Which is a condition. It is a mental condition.
Yeah.
It might be a fundamental condition. But
I would love to have that.
no, I don't want
What's
that.
wrong with you?
No, I'm not trying to have that permeate all my thoughts. Maybe 65%. Not.
You might as well say 70.
Yeah, nah. So my question for you guys, starting with Cass, according to the definition we have laid out, someone who is sexually open to sexual adventurous with sex, are you a freak?
With limitations?
That's not.
Then that doesn't make you a freak.
You're definitely a freak. I would say.
I would agree with that then.
So you're
There's a line where I will go up to this line, but past it, no.
what's the line?
You pull out a strap when I'm swinging on you. You pull out, I'm not.
You don't want to be pegged. Is that what you're saying, sir?
Yes, I am saying that proud. I don't want to be pegged.
You wouldn't try once with the lady
No. She goes to the bathroom, pull out the strap off. I went from hard to soft. No, I don't want to do this. I'm going to play my PlayStation. I'm going to go play God of War. I don't want to do this anymore. Stay over there. Don't touch me. Pineapples.
So you're adventurous with most things except when
like
it
I
comes
have my
to
limitations. So it's like
okay.
I'm not into the like. If you were to do some dominatrix like whips and stuff like that.
Can she slap you?
Slap me like.
So he's not freaky. Look, he said his line was here. His line's going nah.
I already know that though.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Like slap like. You're doing your thing on me.
She's doing her thing, right?
Right. Okay.
She's killing the game, right?
Killing it.
And she slaps you.
Okay.
Again, she slaps
I'm
you
not
twice.
stopping. We're gonna still do what we do, but afterwards, I'm probably gonna think or look at myself in the mirror like, "Did you like that? How do you feel about this?"
You slap me, you getting shot. I'm sorry. You slap me in my face twice, you getting shot.
You see, the truth is, in the moment, I think. As long as it's not something that's gonna cross your like threshold, you're gonna let it rock. I think after that's when you go,
Hey, about last night.
I've been in a situation where I had a girl choke me when she was on top, and I was like, "This bitch is choking me." I ain't stop it because obviously I wanna enjoy and continue what we're doing. But I was really after like, did I appreciate that? She was on like my trachea. No, I didn't like that. Like not again. No.
And so here,
I would try it once, except those two things.
got you.
But that's it.
So
Like I'll try most things once and then process.
but you know what? I feel like we miss. Like I don't think we have those open conversations with our partner to figure out like what they really like. Because like if you date somebody for like 2-3 years and one night y'all getting it
making it nice
and
nice
and she do some stuff that you never seen, you gonna look at her sideways. You like, where did this come from the last 2-3
You
years?
should have did that month too.
The third week.
No, you did that month too. I'd be like,
Yeah.
So how long ago did you do this before?
Yeah. You know, you come out the shower and she, you know, what's this, baby?
No, and you got to propose it like, let's do something new today. It's like you can do a month too.
Yeah.
This is something I haven't done before, and I want to do it with you.
So I think it's important
Lied
so
to me.
that you.
Neo had a song, "Lie
Yeah.
to Me."
So, Cass answered the question, and you said you'll try everything at least once, except for
Not
that
everything.
one thing.
I'll try 80% of things once,
Just
Okay.
not heavy.
and then if I like it, cool. If
What's? I don't want to dwell. I'm gonna put that in my memory bank to ask that question
Off air.
later. No, not even gonna be off air. Just later. So, do you consider yourself slim? Do you consider yourself a freak? In regards to the definition that we've laid out.
Yeah, I'm nasty. I'm nasty. Oh,
He said it so calmly. That's why I'm laughing. I'm nasty. Yeah, I'm nasty.
but I mean, I do have my box. Like I have my line where I'm not like.
What's your line?
You already know, man. Like,
That's the same line.
Has a line.
yeah, I'm not
Same
eating
line.
ass. You know, I
No,
just
no, I'm saying not even
Oh.
that. Like, is your line his line? Would you get pegged?
hell no. Why would I do that?
Would you let a girl pull out the whip and the chain?
Yo, I tap into that.
Okay.
I tap into that. Like,
I
like
think it's something
if
about-
that's her thing, and like I can enjoy that, I'm with it. But you're not about to peg me.
But it's something about like just the whip. I'm just like that hurts.
Have you done it? You done it once?
No, I've never.
Oh, so you wouldn't even do it once just to explore.
I don't know about like that. I don't know if I want to get.
Slim.
I'd really.
What's up?
I would have. The
Would
love
you-
that we have.
Would you allow your partner to go below the Mason-Dixon, go deep south?
Toast that salad.
Nah.
Eat them groceries?
Because I mean, that's not my thing, man. But
Have you?
No,
Have you allowed?
I've never allowed it. I've never allowed
If
it.
she
I
decided
hate
to
you.
take the initiative
If she took the initiative, I'd be like, all right, you took the initiative.
and just
cool.
did it without consulting you first, without necessarily your consent, would you be like, nah, stop, or would you let it continue?
I'd let it continue.
You know what I would do? I'll reach inside of my bed and get my 22. And I ask her very nicely, what is your problem? We didn't talk about this today. You can't just dive in there like that. You gotta warm me up. Walk me into your nasty world. Don't just do that. Then I might put one in the shoulder just because.
Put a friendly shot in the shoulder and let you know water.
Rabbit ass mine. You gotta let me know what you gonna do. Don't just do that. Horse kick you.
22. Cadillac on 22. Nah, he can't believe that you said pull up 22. Like, put a water shot in the shoulder.
She got me twisted.
So okay, all right, going to cast. If you're in the middle of sweet mutual lovemaking, and your significant other reached around and put that finger in a place that a finger normally doesn't go, in a place that the sun don't shine.
It's the sound effect that makes that funny. It's the sound effect that's killing me.
Would you tell her to stop, or would you continue?
My significant other that I'd probably be like, okay, cool. Because for me, if we're in the moment, I think there's maybe 3 to 4 things that you can do that's gonna make me say no, stop this now. So like I'll let it rock and be like, oh, is that cool? Did I like that? If I didn't, then now I probably won't do it again.
Has it happened?
No, it hasn't.
So you let it rock. What if in the midst of that you discovered this shit feel good?
Oh, then
Is that a part of your bag now? Like, do that thing you did last night. Hey, remember that strap on you pulled out last night?
This nigga said strap on.
Hey,
He took a.
Hey, you know it's a slippery slope. You give her an inch, she might take
She might take 8 inches. That's what she doing.
Oh
Man,
man.
like, baby, can you get a smaller one? That shit is humongous.
Nah, I think if that happened and then I liked it, it'd probably be more. It wouldn't be an every night thing, but it'd just be more like depending on the situation.
Okay.
But I'm not, man. Cause the way I look at it is that when you and your significant other, you're gonna be well, hopefully, God willing, you're gonna be together for so long. There's stuff you're gonna try that in the beginning you was like never, and then you get like 10 years in, you like, fuck it now, I'm gonna just. I ain't gonna like we here. We gonna try different things. It's just like different things to spice stuff up.
That's
so
true. True,
Yeah,
true
no.
statement. Very,
Yeah.
very true statement.
True statement. Cool.
So
You like that, Brian? You do.
We'll talk off here.
So I think the question is, like, we define that there's a line that will not cross, but I know that with our women in our lives, with some men, not us necessarily, but we talking as men in general, that we will ask our women to do all kind of things that they are not necessarily comfortable with, or if they do some things like, you pull out the chains and whips, do what it do, you know what I'm saying? But we'll also ask them like, hey, let's have a threesome. Like, and she'd be like with another man, like, hey, no, wait, what are you talking about? No.
That's a train. No, get that out of here.
Like, nah, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
Like,
no.
let me get
No,
upset.
boy.
But yet you'll be like, yo, nah. eat her out. That's cool. That's cool. And she be like, I'm not gay though. And be like, nah,
You're not. You're just exploring.
You're just like, yo, you like.
But before we go,
niggas ain't shit though.
the next topic, you didn't give us like your threshold.
Huh?
You didn't.
What?
All I gotta say is since we have the new Bordeaux, I think this book right here says his threshold. Like, it says what. And we will zoom in on this just right there. I think this says what Brown would do.
No, but
if you don't know the title, it says Two Naughty Boys Showing You the Ropes. And it's a step-by-step illustrated guide for tying sensual and decorative rope bondage. So yeah, it's I think we know what see that?
You ain't never put handcuffs on nobody.
On somebody? Yes. On me? Because I've been thinking, like, if I feel tired, unless they're handcuffs that I could rip, and, like, if something go left, I'm ready to defend myself. I don't know. Because I don't feel...
Apple. Pineapple.
You say pineapples, she go, fuck pineapples. You gonna be stuck there, you like, oh, shit, she said fuck pineapples.
Well,
I don't like this.
Well,
I need handcuffs that I could...
I'm with you guys with that. I will explore anything once. Maybe I've been exposed to just a tad bit more than you guys, some things have happened that I think I've talked about offline. And I was like, yeah, that's not for me.
It's not your bag.
Like,
It's not your bag.
You
Not
don't
your
know
bag.
it's not for you until you've done it.
I'm like, yo, hey.
Let's not do that again.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I'm cool, I'm good on that one.
Let's not even talk about this. Throw this away.
I'm good on this one. We tried that play, it didn't work. Let's try that.
Yeah. Audible.
This ain't the triangle. Let's just
Hot route.
And so, yay, America. I guess I'll talk to you. In the words of Slim, I am willing to try a lot of things. So yes, I am exploring rope play and bondage. This is to be the one that's dominant and the one to be submissive, or you could be a switch. I'm learning terms, my fella. I'm reading, my G.
I'm cool with being submissive, but that level
To be tied up and you can't control.
That's the thing. I want to be like, I will let you do whatever, but I want to still be like, if something were to go left, I can say stop. This is no. But like me tied up, I can't do that. I'm kind of
Hot wax.
I would try it.
So,
Yeah, I'm here for it.
have you had it happen?
Nah, I haven't had it happen to me.
Nah.
Yeah, it's not just any old candle, right? You gotta get specific candles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that.
Don't
Get the
burn.
Yankee Doodle candle. Like, yeah, baby.
30-degree burn.
Yeah, don't burn yourself, players. I'm saving them streets.
Come back next week. Yeah, I got this burn bar because I tried.
I think it's important that you have to try different things. You have to. You can't be one dimensional with sex. Like, we're humans. We all have needs and wants. We all have things that we want to try or do. So I think it's important that you definitely understand you as an individual first, and then also know your partner and their do's and don'ts. To keep everybody happy, I would say.
Yeah, because I remember it was at one point the freakometer. Can we call it a freakometer?
The freak meter.
It was it was a period in time, and I still hear this from someone, that people who don't do oral sex. And I'm like, who are these people? Let's excommunicate them from our society. We don't need them here. They're bad for morale.
They're a plague.
They're bad for morale. That's funny. That's funny.
But I ain't lying. I ain't lying.
But that's why it's funny. Bad for morale is just.
What you mean you don't give head? And that's for men and women. What you mean you don't give? This is America, Jack. It is 2020.
Yeah, and please, just shave, just fade it,
You don't even got to do all that.
Yeah,
for me.
you gotta do that. That's a lot. You don't gotta do that. That's cool. I'm cool. You gotta do that.
Take it to the 1970s, baby.
That's up to you.
Hey.
We talk off here.
That's up to you. That's you. If you want to share, that's cool, but it's not like a. Oh my god.
It ain't a red flag. You know what I'm saying? But that used to be a barometer.
Yeah, this is true.
Of freakiness, oh my god, girl, he went down on me. A lot of black men don't be going down on people.
You know what's crazy? The level of freakiness we had in high school to now as adults and
as it should. If you were extra freaky in high school, I would say, ma'am, let's get you to the counselor, because clearly you've been abused.
or a gentleman,
or a gentleman, dog, yo.
You been in the what? Nigga, you fit.
You
All right, we need a counselor. Come here, talk to us.
Who's your parents?
Like, yo,
please, yeah.
who exposed you? Who touched you? Let's please move on. Let's help this person get them the need they need. But we go to the idea: is there, now that I've answered your question, is there a double standard when it comes to the sexuality of black women when compared to black men? Because black dudes always be like, I'm a freak, I be doing all that. Like, nigga, just because you choke her don't mean you're a freak. Because as soon as she pull out some toys, you be like, oh, what is this? Ooh, that's gross. Yuck.
I think there is.
Yeah, there's definitely a double standard in that department.
Which sucks. Like, it really does suck. It shouldn't be that way. But it's just what we live in, so, like, it does suck. But it definitely is, because a guy would say he's a freak and think he just because you've been around, you think that's freak. It's like, no, just because you have a lot of partners don't mean you're a freak. You just probably are attractive, are good with your words, stuff like that.
You just nasty.
You could have all the partners and be terrible at sex.
Yeah, it's just you're attractive, so new women give you a chance because they're like, oh, he's attractive. But you're not a freak. I've been saying this for years. Women are freakier than men. I've been saying that since, like, college.
Ooh, question. What's the freakiest thing that you've witnessed? I'm trying to clean this up just in case someone checks back in the podcast. That happened to me. I saw it, baby. It wasn't me.
That
I witnessed it. I talked to the legal department. I think that's the best way to word that problem. So when Raz went to the party, what
Oh man, the freakiest thing I witnessed or saw,
in person.
The freakiest thing I saw was this guy named Raz. He used the cock ring with his partner before.
So cock ring.
But the freakiest thing Kaz has seen was probably in a club. I saw like people fucking in a DJ booth. I don't know if that's freaky or not, but that was in person.
Have you ever been to a sex club?
No.
Would you go to a sex club?
Yes and no.
I would go with my partner.
Like, a part of me would want to go, but then another part of me would be like, oh, y'all are just making it.
I would want to go just to see like the dynamic. Like, yo, like this really does exist out here. Like they really,
it would be more so like I want to like see like, yo, this is real. Like,
no, like engage in that. Hell no. But I'll
do that eyes wide shut.
I'd be like, what? Yeah, I would definitely
like they really fucking like right next to each other. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Tuesday.
That's a long Tuesday.
It's rainy Tuesday.
No, it makes you think, because like even with that experience, you said you'll go with your partner. You know,
have them niggas there.
Like, would you just be there as someone who is observing, or would you be a participant?
I'm just looking. I'm not engaging in anything. We just there just to watch. To say, yo, like this is like a whole new world out here.
So you get to the spot. You give them, you show them your membership card, and
password at the door,
everything like that, and then you go to the locker, put your clothes in there, you get your robe, put your robe on, and so you just walking out. You ain't gonna show nobody the goods. You just go.
Nah, because we established we just looking. There's no we just looking.
I don't know.
Blueprint.
For me, it's just more so. I don't know. I would need to know people like, did y'all get tested? Like, I would need to know stuff like that.
Well, I think if you're applying to one of these sex clubs, you have to.
I probably like rules and regulations.
You have to give that
chain of command.
But like every day though, like you get tested Monday and be cool, but then come in here Wednesday and be like, oh, something happened between these 2 days.
Sure enough.
So like, I would think of that stuff. So like, I would go to just see like, niggas really do this. Okay, cool. But participating, unless my partner was like, I'm dying to do this, they'd be like, okay, can we get like a corner away from people? Well, they can see us, but I don't want to be like in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I get a VIP booth? Like, can I get my own section? No? Is that how that works?
No, I don't think I have working.
Then why come to a sex club?
Hey, that's the question now. Why am I here? I don't know. She brought me here.
So, in your minds.
Okay, in my mind.
In our collective minds.
Okay, the Brodies.
Oh, I know where this is about to go.
Rank
I knew it.
freakiness
I knew it.
level of the Brodies.
It is top. Cass. No, Slim is in the middle, and then Cass is last.
What you say?
I say you Brown. You definitely at the top of the mountain, and I think it's like an even playing field between me and
The
Cass.
reason why I say Brown is at the top is just because I think he's more experienced than me. Like for me personally.
Oh,
Wait a minute, sir. I have 5 partners.
I'm saying for like age, you've been around longer than me. Like,
hey,
he's literally been living longer than so. That's what. That's.
I get you coming
That
from
doesn't
Cass.
mean he's been having sex that long, just because he's.
True. That doesn't mean he's been.
But I think-
But I'm saying that
Just based
he
on
grew-
conversations.
based on conversations,
That's-
and he grew up in a different time than I did. Like when you was out and about was different than when I was out and about. Like you could have been out for like freak niggas stuff like that. I couldn't have.
Wait,
Nigga, I'm not that old.
You know what I mean?
I am not that old.
Hey, Brown was out doing freaking. We got some issues in there. I'm like, damn, OG. Nah,
Lotion,
hey,
nigga.
jerkins.
Lather up.
I think it's like Brown. I say Brown, then it's like me and Cass are like in the same ballpark, not too far behind.
I'm only freaky because I'm non-confrontational.
What?
I don't know how to tell people no.
So if she brought the bag, you gonna be like, I can't say no. So let it happen.
Like eyes get big. She got like sneaking on me. I'm like, ooh, I gotta be like blindfolded and tied up. And like, ooh, I'm having a surprise for you. I'm like, oh yeah, where the surprise gonna be?
You.
Like, wait, hey. But I don't like to kill the mood.
Better have your whistle.
I'm not-
Set them out whistle at all
Blow that
times.
whistle.
I don't
Blow the whistle.
I'm so anti-confrontational that
Nope.
I wouldn't talk about it until afterwards and be like,
Would you tell us?
He would have
hell no. It depends if it's a funny enough story. If it's
Okay.
a funny story, I would tell you, because I told you the other story we would not talk about on this
I don't even
podcast.
remember that story, to be honest with you.
what story?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Off air.
No, I can tell the story. Shit, this is free America.
You sure you want
You
to
sure?
You sure?
Nah.
No, you sure?
We gonna talk about consent.
Nah, we good. We don't talk about that story.
Okay.
Keep that, keep that off.
It's some stuff you keep to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off air.
Off air. All
We'll
right.
tell you right off here. We'll tell you right now.
All right. I was ready to spill the beans, America.
Whoa.
You gotta save him from himself. You gotta save him from
I was
himself.
ready to spill the beans.
Don't let that leak.
Spill the beans for education.
Save that for
sakes.
your OnlyFans. Do that there.
Oh my god.
Yo, if I ever see y'all on the OnlyFans page,
Whoa, bro. I heard what Safari makes. I was listening to the Joe Budden pod, and they were saying like how much Safari be making a month off those OnlyFans. I'd make an OnlyFans if I could get that much.
I'm not famous enough that people want
But what? That's the problem. I'm not famous enough. But if I was, and I can get like 10 G's a month from that.
My
I make the-
OnlyFans, I'll be reading books. Chapter 1, The Prisoner of Azkaban.
This month,
That's what
Oh,
it was
God.
the best of times.
it was the worst of times.
Oh boy.
If you had your only, this is a sidetrack before we get back to the stuff. Just because we were talking about it. If you had an OnlyFans, how much you think you're worth to charge people a month?
They give me the bag for that, man.
Oh, where? How much you charging?
Man,
people?
listen.
How much you charging?
Man,
for the garage.
listen.
deals?
If you gotta have confidence in that department, like you gotta give me the bag. Like you gotta
How much you charging monthly?
my premium package.
Ba-dum-bum.
What's the minimum?
I have no idea, man.
The minimum
I
is
have
like
no
$1
idea.
or $2, or you can make it free.
Nigga can't give it for free.
So it'd be like, what would you? How much you think?
Like, per video. Or-
No, so the way it works is that, don't ask me why I know this. You just subscribe, and then depending on the person, you can buy a video.
So you
So like you can subscribe monthly, and then if you want like the video, you pay
you have
for
to
that
pay
too.
that person.
Yeah,
Also,
How much does the subscription cost?
that depends on like the
On
person.
the person. Not that I know.
It could be $1, $2 to make you feel better. You know Tahiri, that person.
Yeah.
So like, cause I saw like on Media Takeout that she had one, and it was like she's charging like $50.
Like to hear it, you hear it?
yeah, like,
Just for the subscription, it's $50.
yeah. And then, cause I saw a link on like the Media
Like,
Takeout.
nigga, how much HBO Max costs? Like, nigga, the First Prince of Bel Air's on that.
Like the way they had it, cause on the Media Takeout thing, it was like you click on it, and it will show you the link to like people on Reddit was like saying like you paying $50 for just a picture she posts on IG, stuff like that, blah blah
You
blah.
go on IG and find the model. Look at $50.
So it's like it's your page, so you can do whatever you want with it. So
Oh, okay, got you. So they subscribe to you, and then it's your job to like
make the the content for them.
Oh, okay.
So like if you subscribe to my
That's a
page, I gotta
dangerous
make
game.
videos.
It's a dangerous game.
So it's like at the end of the day,
Chapter 2.
Someone dies.
and it's just him reading
Someone's
on the
page.
couch. Oh, that's funny.
Yes, it is.
Just to put it into perspective, though, you know that that's how YouTube is learning their model now too, off of the same thing. So you can pay for subscriptions on your YouTube channel.
Oh.
But it's not adult content.
Ah.
But everyone's kind of following that model, so it's changing media.
Got you.
Only fans.
But, yeah.
Think of it as Patreon too.
Yeah, Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon, yeah. I okay. All right.
Yeah, that's not against how much I paid you to be.
Nigga, I don't know what I would put on my page, so I gotta decide on my content
Brown.
before
Brown. I can tell you how Brown. It would be like a bunch of books, and he'd be laying down with some Jack. Yeah.
I will read erotic poetry in the nude. I'm not touching myself.
Wait a second.
I'll put a bearskin rug. I'll have me a smoking pipe.
You're going to read
Erotic poetry.
He said a smoking pipe.
naked
Naked. And that'd be my whole
with a hat on.
OnlyFans.
With your hats.
It depends how I feel.
Okay.
Like, it depends on the video.
Be in your bag, bro.
Like, I gotta get the hat with the flaps.
no snapbacks over here.
Yankee fitted flaps.
It was like,
Gerard's
man.
video just be him in the nude shooting guns.
as I
That'd be your
slowly
video.
caressed her body, my tongue danced upon her sternum, sort of like Aphrodite in the wind.
He's saying this the way that he said to partners in his life. That's
I'd be like, what that mouth do?
alright. So we got Brown's OnlyFans. Slim would be shooting guns, butt ass. Cool.
Or I'd be in the museum. Yeah.
Walking around the Smithsonian just butt ass
With some Timbs.
and a fitted. Oh,
This is an 18th century Picasso painting over
and
here.
just
Oh, and this is just my dick.
oh, that's funny.
Cass be in the gym probably.
Yeah, that's it.
He'd be in the gym.
Butt ass gym, just
Bench pressing.
bench pressing,
You be doing squats?
pull-ups, dips, squats, everything.
Sorry, my dick's in the way.
Let me move this out the way.
Oh, man.
Now I can do the box jumps. Oh man, I do hip
Wait,
thrusters.
get these lunges in.
Word.
Oh, these squats are so tough.
Calf raises. Calves are burning.
Gotta do these shoulder shrugs.
We are so immature.
Yeah, word. That's great though.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
boy.
Oh boy.
All right, we wanted to end today's episode kind of like highlighting. It is Black Music History Month. It was started by Jimmy Carter. Yeah, look that up.
Shout out to Jimmy.
Jimmy, he's still around. He still be throwing shade. Like Jimmy, like 90 years old, and he's like, nah, that nigga whack. He don't say that nigga whack, but
He's saying it. He just
like
like
he's saying it. Now let me go build this house. Jimmy, okay with me, man. Jimmy, a real one. So we wanted to highlight music, and we may or may not stick on a theme or nah. But since it's Black History Month, we just wanted to go to a deep dive of some of my favorite songs that kind of could be aligned, and we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge that America's on fire.
literally.
Like right now.
It's that meme of the, I think it's a fox and like the burning house. He's like, everything is fine.
Everything is fine. And so I proposed to my brethren, my Brodies, what song would they want to protest to? What song would they want to protest to, or just get their mind off of the shenanigans and shit that's going, and like deep dive and like does that still resonate with the peoples and everything like that?
I think for me, that's twofold. So if I was out protesting, well, I still want to do it, but if I was out and about, I probably would listen to Nas and the Bravehearts' "Quick to Back Down."
Oh.
Just because, remembering the video, how gritty it was, the imagery for it, just like Nas on the truck just driving through, I believe it was Queens, I could be wrong, but just driving through the neighborhood, it was just very like, fuck the establishment in the video. So I'd probably be out and about doing that, protesting, doing my thing with that song. But to get over it, to like, not get over it, but to like just help me get through the times, probably be Kendrick Lamar, All Right. That would be the one for me where it's like, all right, I got God, I'm going to be good, I'm going to get through this. How? I have no idea, but I'm going to get through this. But if I was like out and about in the streets, that Nas Bravehearts, oh yeah, I ain't backing.
Quick to Back Down.
You going back down before I back down, because I'm gonna be on one.
When did that drop? You remember when that Quick to Back Down?
Hold on one second. I will tell you. I'd like to say 06, 07. Don't quote me on that. But like, I feel like I was like in high school when that came out. Yeah.
Because did that come out after that shooting? I Made You Look.
I think it came out like it was around that.
I think it's the same time frame.
Yeah, it was the same time frame.
Yeah.
Well, he's looking that up. Slim, what you got? What will be your protest music?
And like you said, man, like you know what's going on in the world. It's very, very unfortunate, man. It really is. But if I were to go out and protest, I think something like to kind of get me in that mindset. Probably Knock If You Buck.
Oh.
Ain't Never Scared.
Oh.
The remix or the original?
Ooh, probably the original.
What remix?
The remix with Nas and Cameron? Not Nas and Cameron, I'm sorry. Jadakiss.
I forgot y'all New Yorkers. There's only one version in my head. There's only. It is only Killer Mike and T.I. That's the only version.
Cameron bodied it. I loved it.
But if I'm at home chilling, probably This Is America would probably kind of just, you know.
What, Childish?
Yeah. Just understanding what's going on and just like how like he put that video together and then it just.
This is a celly. This is a tool. That's what you'll be on.
Yeah.
Now that I found this information, fun facts. So the song came out in 2003 when the beef between Nas and Jay-Z was still brewing. Nas sent out a subliminal line to Jay-Z with the first line. First of all, this is Nas and I'm a Braveheart veteran, and y'all already know who I'm better than. Didn't know that. Okay. And then he also said, who's the next label I want to bury? CEO, rappers, and A&Rs go to the rap cemetery. He was talking about Rockefeller.
Yeah, man. Quick to back down. You gotta tell him. Tell him.
And I would be out in the streets protesting with that mindset in my head.
So before I tell you my song.
Okay.
Before I tell the song, I had the unique experience of going to Donald Trump's inauguration. I don't know where you guys were, but I was there. and you know, it was a whim. I was with my brethren, you know, 2 other men of color. We walking down the street. We tried to actually go in the mall. They said, no, you can't go. It's full. And I'm like, I'm looking at my phone and it's not.
Sir, it's my phone saying it's...
But they would not let me on the mall. I guess they knew I wasn't there for the party.
Like, something about you just tells me you're not here to celebrate.
Tardy for the party.
Because, you know, it's a certain kind of Negro that's a MAGA supporter, and they generally don't have facial hair. And all of us had facial hair. Like I ain't met a non-conservative black dude that got facial hair. They always be shaving their hair off their face for no damn reason. And America, I do not trust a Negro with no hair on his face. Nigga better have an understash or something. I don't know what you call this piece right here.
The French tickler. That's what they call it, the French tickler.
I would not call no hair on my face.
They call it.
Not today, sir.
Saggy Maggie, French tickler. I'm just learning so much. I'm just learning so much.
How did you come to that?
Oh, I just made it up like a long time ago. I was like, oh, this is your French tickler. Like,
He just ran with it.
just ran with it. I don't know if it's true or not. I just ran with it.
I respect that. I respect
Yeah,
that.
the French tickler, like that little patch here. You know.
You put the lip in it. Mm. Well, anyway,
Oh boy.
they wouldn't let us in, and so we started walking around, of course, like Lafayette and all the other stuff that's kind of around that area.
Yeah.
And it's like, America, I don't know if you've been to DC. It's not as chocolate as it once was, but it's still used to having a certain amount of black folk around. It was so many white people. I was like, yo, this is uncomfortable. And you already know how I feel about large groups of white folk.
And that's one of your biggest fears?
In the top five of greatest fears. And so with my anxiety, and I needed a coping mechanism, I began to sing the Negro National Anthem. And you know, I started saying, lift every voice and sing. And I sang that for a little bit. And then I went into, ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around. So I'm just singing this. And my other two brethren, they decided to start singing with me. And we're just singing loud as hell as we're walking amongst this sea of white folk. And like, you know what? It made me feel better.
Wow.
Because music has the power to change the situation in the midst of the chaos. Because that was the day I saw limos set on fire. I saw them set trash cans on fire, and when the bottom of the trash can got too hot, the bottoms would boom, blow off. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been to 2 Obama inaugurations. What in the hell? The shit that's going on right now? That shit was happening in D.C. I saw a white supremacist get punched in the face. I was right there. I was going to ask him a question. I was like, ooh, I know you, Mr. Spencer. I know you. I recognize you from the internets. I'm going to ask you a question. And before I could formulate the words out of my mouth, boom, the nigga got punched in the face. And I was like, oh, shit. I was there. And I was like, yo, you was there. I was there. And as he's gripping his eye, and I was like, yo, that alt-right shit, take that in Virginia. They don't do that here in D.C. And I wish I was more poignant and whatever.
That's why I want to be out in the streets with the protests.
Yeah. So with that being said, my song for my protest music would be an artist who, excuse me for being antisocial, 2019 it dropped from Mr. Rodriguez Ricardo, Mr. Roddy Rich himself, from Compton, California, The Box, where he wrote it about his experience being in jail in the box. So, fuck 12, fuck SWAT. I appreciate that, and it got such a good beat. Boop, boop. Like, beep, ooh, beep, ooh.
That's like saying fuck 12.
Yeah, it's written all over the place. I have not heard like fuck 12 and fuck Trump so prominently on the news so often.
Shit, Killer Mike's speech last night was beautiful.
Yeah, man, the kill from the Ville.
Yeah, and
Guess what college you went to?
What college?
Morehouse.
Always get some more house in here.
Yes, sir. Because we everywhere. We are everywhere.
Like taxes?
Okay. All right.
keep that. You keep that, chief. That's gonna stay with you forever.
Like a Morehouse, man. But nah, man. That's what I was like, you know, nice good protest music with a beat. Like, I don't know what white people do if we just started playing Knuck If You Buck. Like, you know, play that and just like go in. Or Archie Eversol's We Ready?
We ready.
oh, these Negroes mean business. Like, yo.
That'll sort of war right there on the streets.
Like, yo.
Because you know get niggas in their bag and...
Oh, no. All right. I come to conclusion.
Conclude.
For you New Yorkers out there,
Okay.
Oh boy.
MOP's Ante Up.
Oh,
Now, you talk about
that
some
beat drop. That man.
Ante Up. Get that fool! I'm like, oh,
I
shit.
forgot about that, man.
Get him, get him, get him!
I ain't gonna lie, watching the protest in Brooklyn last night, a part of me was sad because I was like, I should be there. Like, I would, because that's not far from where I live.
Oh, Corona's still out there, brother.
You could
ain't here,
do,
shit
you could
about
do
that.
special
Still
delivery.
had a mask.
Huh?
Forgot about special delivery.
You protest a special delivery?
That beat come out.
Like, you gonna get in front of the National Guard? Special delivery. I like my fish with spaghetti. I've been ready.
That would make CNN. That would make CNN. Because they'd be like, is this nigga dancing in front of them?
Oh man.
But no, yeah, I really wish I was a part of that.
Hey, yo.
I get it, Corona's still around, but I would have my mask on.
Well, my niggas was marching, right? And they get to the line, you know, everywhere there's like a cop line right there. And then a nigga like pulls out a boombox and he presses play. And then Sierra's level up. Keep on it. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Yo, the cops will be like, what the fuck is happening? These niggas is leveling up on us. Get the bullets. Get the rubber bullets. We gotta bang these niggas before they get to the right level. And they overcome their justice.
I hate him. I hate you right now.
Oh shit. Get the tear gas, nigga. They're almost there. They've already hit 8 levels. They're gaining experience points, nigga. Get them now. Oh shit, they eat a rare candy, bitch.
I said very candy.
I hate him.
For all my Pokemon people who get that. Oh, that's funny.
Level up. Level up. That's 2 more levels, nigga. Get out. Where are your rubber bullets, nigga? Where are the pepper shots? Shoot him with the pepper. Shoot him with the pepper. Before they hit another level.
I'm trying to picture this at the Barclays Center last night. Oh man.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
I hate you. I hate
It would have
you.
been funny if they were doing the dance all in like motion, like they were synchronized. Like, oh god.
Where did they get a fucking drum? Is that a snare? Johnson! Where are the pepper shots? Get them now!
I hate Rob.
God damn it, Johnson!
Oh, that'd been funny. That would be funny.
We have a number one male. He is leveling up. I'm gonna hide under the car. I need backup quick.
Yo, that's funny. That's funny.
So I think we've come to another.
Yeah. You can't come back from that. You can't come back from that.
We have to wrap this up. Dave Chappelle had to wrap it up. You gotta. That's funny.
Man, I miss y'all. My
Word.
day. This
Miss
is
you too, man.
This is
Miss you.
fun, man.
I think Brian said it best. This is like summer vacation when you get back to school and you see your friends. You be like,
Hey,
yo,
nigga, you still alive?
like I ain't seen you 2 months. What's up?
Nigga, they let you pass 7th grade, nigga. They let you 8th grade. What's your first class of the same?
Who your homeroom teacher?
And you be mad like, wait, we got a class together? Whoa, nigga, what? No.
Nigga, what's your elective? Life skills. Nigga, we got PE. You a bitch. I'm like, yo, I want to learn how to cook, nigga.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but
See y'all out in the streets protesting niggas.
But I think you know, as we end this, I think it's important that that we all stay woke. If you're out there protesting,
Stay woke.
if you're out there protesting, just be careful.
Niggas sleeping.
I hate him. Just be safe out there, y'all.
They gon'
Be safe.
find you
I hate him.
and catch you sleeping. Ooh. Keep
Just-
going. I was singing in between your
Just be
bars.
safe. If you're gonna
Yeah.
protest, be safe, be smart.
Yeah.
Only if you have to get physical, only do it in self-defense. Just remember, you don't want to be a hashtag. You don't want to be any of that. You want to do a protest. If it gets physical, like I keep saying, only in self-defense. Don't just go out, start punching people, stuff like that. If you're into the looting thing, don't do it for black business. If you know it's a black business, hopefully try to keep that out your
You need to take down
lane.
the student loan place.
Yeah, you can take down. Yeah, take that down. Take down student loans. I would love that. Take that down. But just don't do it to any of the black businesses because it's a fine line. Just because in certain neighborhoods, it might not. A lot of like people have been saying like, oh, you're destroying communities, but in those communities they don't own anything. Like if you grow up in a certain project or a certain neighborhood, no black person here owns anything. This is all theirs. So it's like
Dracar is.
so it's like you understand that. I know it's like we don't own anything here, so we're not technically hurting our community. So it's like unless it's depending on how you want to look at it, but that's how I choose to look at it. Where if you know it, that's cool. Because I know there's some like black militias protecting black businesses, so that's cool. So I'm happy for that. But just be smart, be safe, because you have your own family back home. So just remember that.
All I gotta say is, COVID-19 still out there, niggas. Shut the fuck out. That's all I'm saying. Like, protect yourself, wash your hands, wear your mask at all
After you
times.
loot, just make sure you wash your hands.
Yeah. Like,
Loot some Clorox wipes.
you know, you gotta think to yourself, like, do I want to risk it all by laying my hands on this person? And if you don't want to risk it all, then don't lay your hands. Or better yet, stay your ass at home. Like, I understand. Like, I will never discount the rage, because I am upset as well.
Yeah.
I will never discount
all
that,
are
but
upset.
I also don't want to see young bodies being destroyed because you are the future leaders. Like, I'm an old nigga. I got a voice, but I'm getting old. I ain't gonna march. I ain't gonna do all that. But so I need my younger brothers and sisters to take up that mantle of fighting injustice, because the old guard, it's a shift in America right now. Like, the way they're even talking about this, I haven't heard this often where the news is saying, I understand why they're burning the cities. I don't condone it, but I understand. Usually, they used to just say, it's bad, you're messing up your message, But a lot of people saying,
I get it.
I get it. I know why you burning this motherfucker down. But there has to be another way. But it always has to be another way when it comes to white people. We didn't say it had to be another way, throwing that goddamn tea in the harbor. Niggas.
Or after a hockey game.
Yeah, like, y'all burn shit.
During Katrina, when black people looting, oh man, they're just saying that when white people doing it, they're trying to survive.
Yeah, but you know, this two Americas, and I think they're getting to the point where maybe some, not all, but some white people are like, there's definitely a disparity in how it is to be black in America as opposed to white in America. Because when you're a part of the majority and you protest, you are patriotic. But when you are not adhering to the norms of society, when you're a minority, that's when shit goes awry. We want to abide by the social contract that they have been giving us, but yet they don't abide by it on their end. So when the contract is null and void, what the fuck you want me to do about it? But it is way too heavy when we trying to level the fuck up. I am Mr. Brown.
Slim.
Level up, level up, level up, level up, Cass.
And we are...
The Brodies.
We back, y'all. We back, bitches! I'm rich, bitch!